Probably I'm gonna get a lot of people here. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy PB Gaming. What is up, people? We have a brand new teaser that I'm going to release right now. I'm gonna reveal it to you, and it's awesome. So first, go to my Roblox game. We're gonna do a quick sneak peek, sneak peek of the summer update, and also suggestions and theories about the summer update in Liberty County. So before we get into it, before we get into it, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I know this morning was a little short, but this time it's gonna be a long, long live stream. So let's get in the game. Let's get running into business and start doing this beautiful, not even beautiful, amazing summer update teaser. So this teaser came out when I was at work. So or before, I don't know. But I I have the teaser in my Discord. What you're gonna see after. Well, I'm going in game now, so probably when I get in game, I'll show you the teaser. But yeah, guys, I don't know when it's gonna drop, but I'm a feeling that they might do teaser after teaser, teaser after teaser, and so on. So I think the case is, I think it might be teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser. So happen what is gonna happen. So I'm not getting my ups down and whatever. So we're gonna see about the update and also the suggestions. We'll be going over some suggestion theories about the update. What is gonna be in the update and what's not gonna be in the update. So we're gonna do a little run through about the teaser. So the teaser, let's go to my Discord, pull up my Discord right here. Let me go into my share my screen here with you guys. So let's go to the Discord here. The Discord here. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I got the screen up. So behind this thumbnail of this video, it says here about the summer update. It says this summer update is gonna be awesome. More to come. So this past week, no teaser here. No teaser here. But we have a teaser here. It says police will play community at POC at Roblox, right? As a summer emoji. And it says this summer is gonna be awesome. More to come. So this is what is actually coming. So you can't see much, but usually Roblox don't have palm trees. So I see some palm trees. I think there's a parking meter Over here might be bikes, so they might add bikes, ATM, more stores here. And they're still leaving the Chinatown. I think this might be a beach themed uh update. It might be a beach. I see some mountains behind it. So this what it might be like. So let's get out of that and let's get into the game itself. Game itself doesn't have an update yet. So I don't know when it's gonna drop, but it might be either sometime tomorrow or sometime this Friday or Saturday. Um, I don't know yet. Um, let's go to my survey.
I gotta get up early and go.
So yeah, the I think the update might come around then. So we're just gonna do a little, just a little sneak peek, guys. How that is coming. Oh, you don't wanna miss it. You don't wanna miss it. You don't, guys. Believe me. I'm not joking with you guys. I'm not joking with you guys. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm for real. I am for real. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking, guys. If I was joking, I'd say I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm not joking. But yeah, guys, we have a teaser. That's crazy, guys. Having a teaser like that, holy cow, that is something. So we're gonna get in my car. I know my car is a little cool. This because the roof is convertible. They made that like that for they had a recent update about the interiors and whatever. So I hope I hope they come with a thing here. So I think this here might be realistic. I don't know. So some so, some suggestions, some theories. So I'm thinking they might add a few things in the map, like new buildings, new structures, new a whole new map. Because right now, the current right here, the current map is like this. The whole map like this. It's kind of small. I know, I know they extended uh some stuff here, But if they really expand, it might expand it all the way out through the city, throughout the city. And there's something crazy. Like if they do that, then more buildings, more industrial buildings, um, more more stuff, a whole new town. So it might be a big update, guys. We got the first teaser, which is cool that we got our our first teaser, but if they do teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser, then you're gonna then that's something huge already. Plan something happened and planned. But I'm thinking here they might add over here. They were adding the station here, a police station or where a fire department. They might add a police department. They might add an interior for some stores in here. They might do an update with the garage. They might do an update with house the houses. They might do an update with this, having mechanical service, having a whole other map, another map expansion, another whatever. But that is something what we are expecting. Maybe we're expecting a new team, maybe a state or something. That is something like possibly we might need. Probably a mechanical service team. Add that. Add something to the game. Add something. You know, add a pool to the house to the houses. Add a job for um. Add a job here for something. A new yes, we got a building, but they might update that building. They might update more stuff. Same with that. Same with this over here. I seen it a lot. This over here is a loading dock. A loading dock for trucks, semi trucks. So I've been seeing um a lot. Updated the buildings over here, adding a store, adding whatever. Maybe they might add something here. They might even add something to that little park area. Add something like probably up over here. Add something there, or add something into the bank. Maybe a security. They have security, but like something like realistic, having um the paint job and whatever, a a team for that. Maybe add on top of the fire department, add a helipad with helicopter, and maybe over here add probably over here like sometimes like events or something. Add something into this park area. Add something like, you know, add something, you know. And then over here, we have the family jeweler side, like a toy store or a bookstore, or add uh, at a taco place, at something, and then over here, this hotel that has been this hotel here, hotel look like apartments. They have this up in so much years. I think they might do an up a big blower update on that over here. This the underground a parking garage. Add something add like an apartment like a whole new apartment thing over here. Add like a business or something like a business thing. And over here, same thing. So something like something to have. Like over here, a pet house or something over here. Maybe like a shoe store or something. Maybe over at a pet shop or something. And whatever. Um, maybe remove this layout. Maybe do an update on that. Do an update on this over here. Update on that here. Maybe add something over here. I don't know. Maybe do an expansion over here. More stuff. Same over here. Same over here. So probably something like that. Maybe that can be upgraded into some like a boat ramp or something. Over here, the right now it's called Three Guys in Center. Maybe add an interior in there, another interior in here. Like I said, over here is race center, so add like you know do an update here. Have instead of sand like this, put like track, like real track, or something. Add something like that. Maybe add that or something like that. Add the highway or something, looping around. Look, maybe upgrade that, upgrade this. That goes the out of the city or something, out of or something, something like that. That is something would you like over here in Springfield, you know, that small building add something there. So something that you can something that you might want to add or add something that is something like something like that. Add a police uh um add you know a a police helicopter. So and even over here, like up over here, the store, you know, have an interior like that. That for like trucks and whatever. Houses with a pool or something. Look, you have a big lake, massive lake there. You can, go over here, instead of these like these wooden stone brick things. Instead of that, you can remove these, have a truck from from here, like from here, right, and back up all the way over here, and have a boat ramp here or something, something to remove those wooden things here. Remove that and put a boat ramp there and a sign that says "Put your boat there." That is something would be like and whatever. Um, over like over here, like you come over here, you park over here. You have a dock over here, right? You have a dock over here, right? You can open this up. You can take one of these off and add a whole thing here to have a whole big crew. You can get a fishing rod, a whole big thing here. You can sit on one of these things here, whatever, and something like that. And these with fishes inside of it. A a boat that you can also have a motorized boat, something like that. Something like that. A trash bin for trash or something. And have that. That is something like what you need. Something that you might want in game like that. So probably add something like that. So add like that. So I think there'll be something very like cool. And same thing for up there at Amtrak. At at a train system, that'll be cool. So that would be something that you really want. So you can. Hello.
No, this is the boogeyman.
So you can add that. You can come over here. Add something over here. Add a pool. Add a camper. Look, if you want to come around over here, right over here, add I want to like like I was a if it was up to me, like if it was a tester or something, I'll push this back a little and add like something here for or add like this, but all the way towards over here. Add a whole other thing here for a boat, for a camper or something, for like a big roof, something like that. And also back here, add another same thing like over here, like extend all the way like this, all the way like this, and all the way like up towards here. A full floor, add a roof or something that you can, you know, just Like if I would on this house right now, you would see something. Like if I would get like this, right? Let's go to my thing over here, right? Let's go to my game here, right? Let's go like probably right. Hmm. I don't know, but like, hold on, you might want to do this. No, it's not working. Oh, right. And then let's go to over here, right? Then you're going to um, if you want to go over here, right? On an image, right? Generate, right? We're gonna come on. Okay, hold on. This is it. Then I'll put it in here. Come on, load up, right? Then it's right here in gallery. You go here, download, open files, right? And it's right. ADD. How about we MOVE tree TREE and add FLOOR and a outdoor how do you spell kitchen? It's thinking right now. Okay, so we have it here. So based on in here, this what it might be as. So we're gonna download this. It's right up here. Just go on that file. Yes, right there. Alright, so um so so I think this possibly what they might add. An outdoor kitchen. So I don't know. But that suggestion, hopefully when I get Discord on my phone and I have the number saved on here, right on here, and go to my suggestions, I'll drop that in my suggestions, and everybody's gonna go wild. But yeah, let's see how many people is on here right now. Right now, there's 0 people. I don't know why. So add that, something like that. So um, add something like that. Add a boat into this, add a boat there, something like that. Um, and they said that they remove this and add real crops. That is something that they might add in this update. So they're adding, they might add that. They might even change up the jail system here. Um, this one better be a cop for this one here. We need my uniform for this, but we're not gonna put our lights on or anything. We're just gonna get a car. So so no, we're gonna go to the jail right now. Over here. Alright, so we're gonna put the car. right here. So this is my police car that I choose for this update here. So this is Liberty County Jail. So we have inmate assistant, and public assistant. So this this should add something bigger and add something where to talk. So there'll be something. So main office is right here, right? And then over here it is the um the garage door looking area over here. Add like add computers, whatever, a chair, whatever. So what we're gonna put in here. So we're gonna go here, right? We're gonna do this again. Another quite of a suggestion. Generate. Hmm. Post screen. Alright, so now we're gonna um do the same thing what we did. Just like that, and hmm, we did it. Alright, so we're just gonna do an image capture. Right now, view, download, open file. I think this is it over here. Yeah. Right. Well. Hmm. Not doing it again. I don't know why. Right. Well, we're gonna do this at a different time. Um, but yeah, something like that. And then over here, add. Let me take this thing out of here. Um, and then over here, add like a whole security camera system here to the back towards the courtyard there and towards the jail cells, and then over here add moving growing door over here, whatever, add a chair here, and see if criminals and see if the criminals escape, and if they do, we don't have an alarm. I hope that add um an alarm and have the jail to shut down. And then we have this one here, which needs to be updated, like computer and stuff over here, and then something over here, add something there, and then add something for like storage, storage. So add something like that, and then yeah, so add something like that, and then we have locker room here for locker room evidence or locker rooms for the inmate, and then lobby area, whatever it's so called, and then um when they were done up over here, so this is the offices. Yeah, I showed them the offices. So I had something over here, something like that over here, front office, the side over here. If we had something like an event, not an event, but something to put the image in here or inside the um inside the prison, you know, towards the lobby room, and here's a room for the inmates to get in and get out from, like transportation, and also over here the light system here. So you see, like you have off, cruise, wave, and full. They should add. They should extend this to all the way maximum. So you have cruise, wave, and full. and then you get these light options here. ELS, radar, light, and appealer. So if you want a domain, your domain, you do C for then audio, well, Yelp, party. And then you have left, right valley, takedown valley, and spotlight. And then you have visors, then you have two-way visor, and then you have these visors for that, and then you have the radar, we have that thing there for the thing. Then the mic, if you wanna talk, I think there's a radio in here or something that you can speak and say, hey, hey, hello, get out the car, something like that. So I wish they had that, and then a pillar, your vehicle model, your plate, the owner, and the wanted, and then your little thing there, and yeah. So thing into that, then you have your controls here, interact. You have this here, and then you have the whole thing here, and maybe that too, and add a K9 dog service. This would they should add a K9 dog service system. That'd be a lot cool for chasing bad criminals and whatever. So there will be something good like that. So now let's move into the real suggestions. So go um on the now let's go on to now let's take this. Now we're gonna go to Discord here. My favorite thing here. You go to suggestions right now. Let's change that into Discord setting. The Discord. I I saw Discord up. So over here you have your um your Discord over here. So since I'm going through uh some of those right now, so let's go on to my Discord hide. So we got some stuff in here. So we got this one here, which they might add, which they are gonna add. It's uh um semi trucks. So that is something that they're gonna add a semi truck, a box truck, semi truck, whatever, something cool. And then over here, the police have a open trunk valve thing there. Oh. somebody added this, which is kind of creepy, but that is something that this is not not gonna be putting. This this what they put, and it says allow the palm trees come in the summer update showcased in the photo leak to change different types of region areas like oak trees, maple trees, etc. to improve private civil place. That is that is a good idea. Then add a fire and rescue department on the water, which is really um here over here is the game. So you have your light, your MVP, and whatever. Same thing over here. Console, PC, same thing here. Mobile. Add something like that, like open door, open trunk. And then the street lights, which is really cool. Add color to the street light. That is something really cool. Two different signs on each corner. Add a house like that with a street light. Something really cool. They're adding cool stuff in here too, by the way. And it's really cool that they did this. And then I I don't know what they put over here, but something really, really cool. Um so there I think this summer update is gonna be a banger. Since that leak came out, it's a banger. Really, really cool. Um so by the way, I know I'm still live right now. There's no people in here. So come on guys. We gonna still be going live until probably 9 o'clock. Somewhere around there. 10 o'clock then in the live then. But yeah. Come on guys. Join the live. Um so yeah. They're adding stuff which is really suggestion whatever. Yes, add this, you know, something like that. Something really cool, open mind. Yes, maybe add one of these. Oh, and it says here, for anyone wondering what is the speed cam, where is what this is a speed camera. So add a speed camera, something like that. So something like that. Add cars, buses, planes, bikes, motorcycles. I've been saying like motorcycles in here too, so that is something. So something like that, you know. Yes, I had motorcycles. I had this filled up and top on top water, something like that, you know. A map like I said, a map extension. Yes, that too. Um, something to do with in game. So you get to have cool stuff in the game and new police cars, new a new whatever, a new NDT or something like that, a new something for the car. One of the cars that uh, I know they added hitches for the cars now since about that recent update with that, but yeah, add more like cons- construction, add more construction tools, something like that, something like that, you know. So stuff, add stuff. What is in this suggestion channel, and it's really cool because you get to have this over here, and it's really cool. You have if you have a keyboard, right, and you want to press F, you can open one of these doors like that too, and you can open a door like that. You can go up on here. You can press F to open the door. So that is something cool. So you know, add something, add something like that. So that is cool to have as a suggestion, a cool suggestion. Like I told you, the jail. We have the jail here. We have a whole big jail here. A whole big jail like like that as well, with guard, towers and stuff of here, something like that. So that is cool. What they're dropping in here. So that is something cool that we can something see like that and whatever. So something like that. Even on the FD, adding a boat, adding stuff on the back, and it says here a water a water rescue unit for the summer update would could be a lot of scenes. So something like that, something you want to have in there, like boats. Purchase purchase a boat and whatever. You can add one of those in, but something that you really want to have and have a a recommendation of that. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the live. I know that nobody's in. There's zero people in here, which I'm not happy about, but it's okay. Um, at least I'm making some cool subscribers, so you know something is out there. So for just to say, like, I think we so it looks like that we might have like, have another teaser. So if it was up to me, right? Because if this was up to me, if I was a developer, I'll be doing teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser, and then finally release the game, the update. Then something is really expecting. So, guys, all you have to do, like, share, comment, and what is your favorite game. So please put that in the comments. Um, so guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming into the live. Since there's nobody in the live, there's zero people. So, guys, I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and also thank you guys for staying with me on the live. Since there's nobody on the live, there's zero people I know, but it's okay because we are going to make sure that the that uh update releases probably today or tomorrow. I don't know, but they're still working on it. They're focused on the update, so pretty cool, pretty cool, guys. Well, I'm gonna leave the live. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for sharing. Thanks, thanks for watching.